There are thousands, if not millions, of cameras and videos being recorded across the globe every day. Whether it be on someone's cell phone or through private security footage, the modern era of recording memories and events is upon us. However, with it comes the reality that we now have access to all the strange and mysterious things that occur on a daily basis. So, today we will be looking into 5 mysterious videos that cannot be explained. Ghost Hit and Run. Once more, captured through closed-circuit cameras, this footage shows a parking lot in Malaysia very early in the morning. The video is short, but in the moments that are seen, a car drives into view, presumably to leave the lot. Almost out of nowhere, a shadowy figure steps directly into the vehicle's path, causing the car to drive right on through, dismissing the figure once more into nothing. Both the driver of the car and the passenger step out or check, as both clearly seem to believe that they had hit or ran someone over, meaning that this shadowy figure must have manifested on some sort of physical level, one in which it was both seen by the human eye as well as being detected by a camera's recording. Reports and footage like this also help to support the numerous stories and folktales of spirits and hauntings all throughout the country. As of right now, there is no true explanation for the video or what exactly the figure could have been. Perhaps it was the spirit of a lost soul, or even that of an urban folklore, one that is a little too real. Supermarket possession. In this video, taken from a CCTV camera stationed in a Chinese supermarket, one can see customers going about their days, looking for the required items to complete their needed list. Well, as noted in the video, the older woman in black is stopped by an item in the background falling to the ground. Common for something to topple over, perhaps it was pushed from behind or vibrations from above and below. Though things begin to get a little crazy as the fallen item is placed back into its designated location. This woman begins to act odd, almost in pain in some sense, as she groans and slowly slumps to the ground. As other patrons of the market go to assist the woman, a large burst fires out from the small group, visibly forcing some items back. Now, some people have pointed out the connection to demonic possessions during this scene, as the woman portrays common traits to that of reports involving either demonic hauntings or possessions. Victims letting out low groans or crying out in pain. Fits or lack of control over one's muscles or body, as seen with the woman as she slowly descends to the ground, unable to stand. And in this rare case, strange paranormal phenomena, specifically telekinesis, as through the burst, a force had to be present in order to force back items that were in the surrounding aisle. Whether it was a demonic attack or not, we do not truly know. But as seen in the last moments of the captured footage, the same items that start this reaction fall once more. Perhaps, just maybe, hoping for a second victim. Girl in a red dress. Once more, captured on CCTV footage, we are taken to an alleyway in Taiwan, during a dark and rainy night. A man heads to his parked bike over in the lower right corner of the screen, though the intriguing part lies directly behind the van, parked in the background, as midway through, you can see a little girl seemingly manifest from thin air. Some merely point this out as being a little girl who had wandered off from her parents. However, if looked at closely, the small figure in red seems to materialize from a mere Oppo state into a more solid one. Though if one watches as the car on the road passes by, you can see the wheels directly through the little girl's head, once more giving her that ghost-like appearance, which leads people to believe that this girl may perhaps be following the man. The location in which this was captured also plays a role in the mysterious aspect of this whole video, as in Taiwan, there is an urban legend known as the Tagalong, an entity that is said to stalk and follow those that it is haunting. One of the most common depictions of this creature is that of a small girl, all dressed in red. If one looks closer at the child in the video, one can even see that this little girl's eyes are merely dark and black spheres, watching the man from afar. Giant spiral in the sky. In late 2009, a strange display lights up the night sky of Norway. A massive spiral moves throughout the night and is captured on video by dozens and seen by hundreds. This strange light show continues to baffle people to this day. As it happened, there was a stir of confusion and hysteria as people tried desperately to solve this mystery. A week after the event, answers seemed to arise with the Russian government identifying this as a failed missile test. However, this explanation still does not sit well with many individuals, as it seems to be a common fallback excuse for most of these events. Yes, events, plural. As strange lights in the sky light this, vortex-like spirals and massive lights in the sky have been spotted across the globe in several countries and continents. Many people believe them to be a sign of UFO intervention, atmospheric phenomenon, or simply something we have to date yet to explain. Though the idea that we can simply dismiss all of these events as being the act of failed missile acts does not sit well for most, for it either alludes to a sense of cover-up or a lack of innovation in our advancing missile programs. Benjamin Bennett. Dipping into the stranger side of the internet, we have at number 5, Benjamin Bennett, and his series simply titled, Sitting and Smiling. This channel, still relatively small at the moment, sits and smiles at just under 50,000 subscribers. Ben's channel was created roughly 2 to 3 years ago and has collected over 200 videos, all lasting for 4 hours each. And, as the title of the series states, Ben simply sits and smiles for those 4 long hours. About 6 months into all of this, people really started getting on board with the strange series as a whole. Questions and speculation began to arise as to what exactly Ben was doing. Some believing it to be a simple form of duration art or performance art, though the meaning still unclear. Ben himself is not even fully aware of what the true meaning behind his action in these videos is, being rather vague and general about the whole situation. Throughout interviews, he seems to simply shrug it off, stating that a reason for creating this series was simply because there was nothing like this currently on the internet, and no one else was going to do it. To be fair, nothing too strange has occurred so far with the overall content of the videos. However, there was one encounter in which Benjamin actually sat through a home invasion. During the stream, he simply sat and smiled while an unknown individual kicked down his door and could be heard downstairs.
Hello?
Besides that one incident, nothing too big happens during the 200-plus installments of the series. Still strange, and if you wish to sit through and watch every second of Ben's interesting series, well, buckle up. It will take you over 30 days to watch, and he is still uploading. Tell me in the comments section, do you have any theories about any of these mysteries? If you find it mysterious, then share and like this video. Also be sure to subscribe, because you really don't want to miss what is coming next. As always, thank you for watching.